Hello, Latin 3, also Latin Challenge course, and Latin 4 if you need this review. I'm talking to you today about one of my favorite things, and it's usually students' least favorite things, the gerunds and the gerundives. Now, the book stretches it out over 2 chapters. I'm not a big fan of that. My dog just came in because apparently he wants to be a part of this. Everybody say hello to Skura. So, gerunds and gerundives. Very simply, a gerund is a verbal noun. It only ever exists in the inflected cases. And what an inflected case is, I hope the light's not bouncing too badly off of that. What an inflected case is it's anything that's not nominative, okay? The genitive, dative, accusative, and ablative. Those are the inflected cases. So it only ever exists there. It only ever exists in the neuter, and it only ever exists in the singular. Okay? You translate it as present and active. For instance, my dog right now enjoys snoring. That is the noun that he enjoys, okay? And it's the ing ending. I would recommend you look up Captain Kangaroo's opening theme song, for instance. Now, a gerundive, and I teach these two things together because that way we just have it all and we can go through all the exercises together. A gerundive is a verbal adjective. And because it's an adjective, it exists in all the numerous cases and genders, any and all. And it's future and it's passive. So what that means is, quite simply put, my dog enjoys snoring, gerund. It's a verbal adjective. A gerundive is a verbal adjective. So my snoring dog is sitting under my feet. Snoring dog. It's an adjective describing my dog. Okay, so it's a verbal adjective, and therefore it has to match him in number, case, and gender. I also came up with this handy dandy little chart. I also recommend you take a look at page 62 as well as 63 and 64 for gerundives. When it comes to gerunds, I strongly recommend you take a look at page 61 as well. So 61 to 64 for gerundives, and honestly it does a good job of explaining gerunds, but pages 48 and 49 for gerunds. But here's a really good, just quick breakdown of gerunds versus gerundives. And then in the next lesson, I'm going to teach you each of the cases, okay? So, and I'll teach you each of the cases for the gerund and the gerundive. So a gerund is a verbal noun. A gerundive is a verbal adjective. A gerund has no nominative, no plural, no masculine or feminine. A gerundive has any number, case, or gender. A gerund is translated as present active. A gerundive is future passive, okay? That which is being snoring. There is no good, easy one-to-one translation for this, so it ends up being you just have to go straight to good English. So the best example I could come up with on a moment's notice is I like rocking in a chair. So do I like? I like the noun that is rocking. It's a verbal noun, right? So that would be accusative, neuter, singular. Now, I like my rocking chair. What kind of a chair do I like? The rocking chair. That is, a chair would be feminine, singular, accusative there because it's the thing that I like. And therefore, the rocking chair, the word rocking, is feminine, singular, accusative. And that's how that works. Okay, so gerunds versus gerundives. Come back to this lesson repeatedly until you can really get those differences down. All right, feel free to rewind, go forward, and stuff like that. Again, pages 48, 49, as well as 61 to 64 will also kind of give a lot of the information that I'm giving in this particular lesson, as well as the one that's immediately following. All right, I'm going to hit the button.